1-2. He just doesn't allow Eric to get the run out of there that he needs.
Yeah, and you see Alex Bowman's going to join the party right here. The interesting part about this racetrack is turns 1 and 2 where they are right now, it's flatter than 3 and 4. And your balance will be a little bit tighter at this end than what you have down in 3 and 4 because of the banking. So that could be the reason you see the 19 car just a little bit better at 3 and 4.
Sawalich has been outstanding for a spot in the top 10. He's finished there the last 2 weeks, but today getting it done from the rear. Again, at the front, 3-man dance, 19 Almirola, 7 is Allgaier, waiting in the wings, Alex Bowman. Let's just bring Brandon Jones into the equation.
This is amazing. Alex had nowhere to go at that point. He has them side by side in front of him. He had no option but just to follow them. Tries to go lower through 1 and 2. Can't quite get the run.
Yeah, well, this is unprecedented at Phoenix. You just don't see 4 cars this far into a run battling for the lead, but it just seems like none of them want to hold the lead. Whoever gets out there, the guy in second, is able to generate a run on them.
For 12th, Zilich racing inside of fellow rookie Nick Sanchez.
You know, Adam, thinking about Zilich, we referenced this earlier. When he had to go to the back of Kona, he made a mistake. He got a little too aggressive and tore his car up. It'd be interesting to see if he's able to work his way back to the front without having that same issue again this weekend.
Well, and that number 1 pit stall can be a huge advantage if you get in right, but it's so slick, sometimes taking off or even getting in can be a problem. We'll see if it pays off because he does have that number 1 stall. Those are teammates. Yep. 16 is Christian Eckes, 10 is Daniel Dye. Dye was overheating earlier, had to come down pit road, make an extra stop, and they continue to compete on track.
I'll tell you what, I just, you're almost like, if the 19 can get a by
15th and 16th.
It just seemed like whoever could get to the lead was
Dye
going
and
to be the
Eckes.
best car, but we have not seen that so far as Justin's trying to hang on to that right rear quarter panel, but Eric is finally able to clear. We'll see if can he gap him now a little bit.
Yeah, he just looks really strong in the center of the corner. You pointed it out. It looked like maybe early on.
Unbelievable that he's able to fight and get back inside of him. I've never seen that before here. Normally, it's such an advantage to be out front, but what a battle those two guys.
Hey, it's good for us. I love it.
Yeah, I just hope we get a caution with 15, 20 laps to go.
Yeah.
In the race.
No.
No, not now. I'm talking about the end of the race, so we get this kind of run to the checkered flag. By the way, Allgaier's so good early on the restart. You look down at the bumper, he's got the stopwatch. Xfinity fastest lap right now to number 7, our reigning champ.
And the one difference that last lap with Justin Allgaier is I saw he ran quite a bit lower through 1 and 2. He had good speed on the outside early in the run. That run, he was able to pass on the bottom. Is he going to be able to find some grip down there and then drive it away?
This is the other way to make a pass. You go down into 3 and 4, put your bumper to the rear bumper of their car.
Solid.
Daniel Dye just did to Jeff Burton, and you take the position on the inside.
Yeah,
That's our race to stop suicide onboard camera. Dye doing a nice job.
Yeah, you just got to pay the consequences when you get to the other end. And now Jeff Burton's
Hope
in
to
the
get
other
away
position.
now.
We'll see how this goes as we get down to turns 3 and 4.
By the way, the number 27, Jeff Burton, his nickname is the Dog.
The Dog.
So he doesn't mind cleaning things up if he needs to.
Yeah, and there's scenarios like that where when you get the bumper, you're like, yeah, I know, I'm slow in the middle.
Yep.
I get it. Other scenarios you aren't so sympathetic as we see Nick Sanchez now getting to the inside of Jeff Burton. Jeff must be struggling a little bit with the balance of that car.
And you'll see this a lot in the Xfinity Series with Jeff Burton. That is, he'll get his car to a higher position than maybe the speed has warrants, but he does it on restarts. He finds a way to gain transition and then sort of has that slow fade backwards at times as he tries to find the speed and the balance in that race car, Dylan.
Well, hey, we talked about how good Allgaier was here in the fall. They've got a different setup in the car this weekend that Jim Coleman, the crew chief, didn't really know if it was going to work or not. So I think there's certainly some things that they can be happy about with this race car. Other thing to take note of, Eddie DeHaan, the spotter, has warned Allgaier that the right side of Eric Almirola's car is flared out, either on the side skirt or the right rear quarter panel. And so if Almirola gets to the inside of him, they told Justin, don't get right on his door. We don't want to cut a tire down. So just something to watch in this battle.
How great is it looking to get a point here at the end of the stage? Taylor Gray, it's been kind of a yo-yo, right? But let's settle down for the rookie driver at Joe Gibbs Racing. Trying to get by Quapple here.
I feel like we're finally at this point in the race, or this stage, they can kind of take a little bit of a breath. We had all those restarts. It's kind of strung out just a little bit right now as you see these two battling back and forth. As Carson got down on that apron and then slid up just a little bit. 54, Taylor Gray pinched him off just a little bit.
Final lap of the stage. It's straight A's at the front. Justin Allgaier in front of Eric Almirola. for Allgaier, it's his 7th stage win in Phoenix. That's the most of anybody. He knows success at this place. Won the championship in November. 2 victories in the desert. And right now, he's the man in charge. Will that smile stay around? Final stage coming up. It's the NASCAR Xfinity Series, live on CW.
The Gator.